Hello and welcome to a short video guide on how to use the CCTV here at the Hampton by Hilton. So let's have a quick look, shall we? So first of all, you've got three different options when you get up to the comms room. You've got the corridors, the external cameras, so for the car park, etc., and the ground, which is sort of all the common areas of the hotel. So when you get up here, it will mainly be on this big screen here because this is what the cameras downstairs on the monitors show. It's worth noting that each of these different cameras that you can see are numbered. So, for example, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just if you remember those numbers, it will be helpful for later. So to actually look at stuff that's happened in the past, if you use obviously the one that we're on now, so for the common areas, if you right click and then press the search button, it will take you to the system login screen. Now you want to use admin and the password is admin. So there you go. Invalid password. I can assure you it's not invalid. I may have just accidentally tabbed it in wrong. There you go. So then what you want to do is find your date that you are after. So for example, let's just go to yesterday, so 12. So if you click on there, and then you want to hit the play button in the left-hand corner, and you can see the 4 cameras that it automatically pops up with. Now, if you want to change the cameras, you need to go onto the stop button. So if you hit that, and then you can select your cameras down here. Now, as you can see, the cameras are numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you go back to what I just said previously regarding the camera numbers, 1 to 16. So I can do number 12 here and number 16. And if you do a count before you go onto this section, you can see what cameras you actually need. So we'll press play. So now we have these cameras here. It's worth noting that these cameras are quite special. If there is no movement on the cameras whatsoever, the cameras will just shut off, and that's quite helpful because if you see down here below, the little yellow areas are the areas where there are movement. So if I click here, for example, as you can see, these 4 bars represent the 4 cameras. So this camera, this camera, this camera, and this camera. Over here, there are 2 cameras active and 2 that are not. So if I click exactly here, only 1 camera will show at the minute. Well, that's because I've clicked in a weird place. But as you can see, the time slots are here at the bottom. So that's 4 in the morning. And if I were to click all the way over here, that is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So as you can see, it's here. If you want to fast forward, you just obviously press the fast forward button here. Oh, look, it's me. I wonder what I'm doing. I think that's where I'm messing up that refund. Yeah, so that's nice and simple. And then to get back to the main screen, which you always want to do, just right click and you're back here. Now to get to the external cameras, you need to actually swap the cameras around themselves. So if you go below the monitor and press this button here, it will actually take you to all the corridor cameras. Now the process for this is exactly the same as what we were just looking at. So you just right click and pop the password in. But for the external cameras, they're a little bit different. So if you press this button again, it will show you the external view. As you can see, it looks a little bit different. So the live view doesn't really work for the external cameras, but you can do a playback, so you can look in the past. So if you click on here, just select which camera you want. These are a bit more high quality cameras, as you can see, which is always great. So it's exactly the same, but click whatever camera you want. You can click multiple, obviously, and then go back to your date. So let's have a look at the 7th. And then you just select the time at the bottom. This one doesn't really have any recognition of movement, so you just got to find the exact time that you're after. But yeah, it's as simple as that. You don't really need a password for the external car parking because it always stays on. So if you do need the password, it is in the emails, or you can just ask me for that. So yeah, it's as simple as that. That was a short guide. I'm hoping that helped. Thanks very much.